No! Sonic Prime is not cancelled. Hey, what's up everyone, it's me, SpeedSuperSonic, bringing you guys another video. In this video today, we have a discussion video. This is not news, this is nothing, this is just like something that needs to be clarified because I think the fan base is very confused right now. I'm sure some of you guys don't know what's going on right now, so that might contribute towards your confusion, but what's been happening recently is that Netflix is not doing too well. Netflix dropped like 35% in the stock market, they're losing millions of their subscribers, things aren't going too well for them. So they're starting to make changes, like including ads, but something that people obviously in the Sonic fan base are going to look at and think, okay, what does this mean for Sonic, is the fact that they've been canceling a lot of their animated programming. A lot of shows have been canceled by Netflix, they have fired executives, so everyone's going to, well, if they're canceling this or that, then Sonic Prime's animated, so they're going to be canceling that. When that is not the case. Not only is there like no official confirmation of Sonic Prime being canceled, but Sonic Prime also is midway through development and is something that Netflix purchased themselves. Netflix is the one who licensed it out. So if they do choose to cancel Sonic Prime, it probably would just go to another service or a TV channel. The show wouldn't not come out, its show will come out, but once again, I still don't believe Netflix will cancel it. Just because they are canceling a lot of animated programming and they are doing a shift of how animation works over at Netflix does not mean every animated thing is gone from there. They still have plenty of shows that are successful for them. They keep renewing Big Mouth for as many times as they can, and there is reason to why they would want to keep Sonic Prime and why I think that they are very excited for Sonic Prime. Sonic Prime is a very big deal. This is not only Wildbrain's biggest project yet, but Sonic the Hedgehog is kind of very popular right now. The Sonic movie 2 was a massive success. Sonic is probably the most popular he has been ever. The franchise is doing great. It's amazing to see. So why would Netflix cancel a show of one of the biggest children's properties right now? Not just that, but there are millions of dollars being sunk into the production of this thing. Netflix spent millions of dollars having to license it out, which means that they get the rights to put it on their service. There's a giant multi-million-dollar marketing and licensing campaign going into this. It was announced that Jack Pacific will have an entire toy line worth of stuff. This is going to be a very big deal. The show is going to be big itself, and there's going to be so much stuff surrounding it, and it's a Sonic show, which is based off of a very valuable and popular property. It makes no sense to why they would do that, and now you might be saying, well, that's just what you think. No, they're just not going to cancel it. It's dropping this year, later this fall. We're only a couple months away from the thing. It's really far deep into development. They're probably even able to show a little bit of what it looks like, even though they haven't. Everybody who's working on the show knows it's going to be a big deal. Fans know it's going to be a big deal. It's not getting canceled, but there's more reasons as to why I think Netflix would want to have a show like Sonic Prime. Their most successful show, animated show, is their Boss Baby show, and that's what Netflix looks at as being the cornerstone of what they need to do for animation. If you just take a look at that Boss Baby show, 1, it's aimed at children, 2, it's based off of an intellectual property, and 3, it's also licensed. That's a DreamWorks show, I believe. And a lot of the times, those have gone to like Nickelodeon or other different TV channels. And I think this kind of lines up with Sonic Prime, and while I'm sure Sonic Prime will not be as childish or goofy or as preschool as Boss Baby, it is still a show that is rated TVY7 and is going to be aimed at children. They said that. I know a lot of Sonic fans, especially if you're on the internet, are like teenagers and adults and stuff like that, but you have to realize kids don't use social media, so you don't see them as much. I can guarantee a majority of Sonic fans are kids. This right here behind me, does that scream adult to you? So yes, Sonic Prime is aimed at children and getting new children interested in the brand and property. That's really what these shows are for. It's to expand the brand and bring new fans in, because you can't have the same 25-year-old Sonic fan as your fan for the rest of the time and not bring in anybody new, or else the fan base and franchise won't grow. Like I mentioned before, Sonic is a giant intellectual property. They're going to want to take advantage of that, and especially the popularity of the character already this year with the movie release. You don't think Netflix sees how successful that was? And third, like I said, it was licensed. Sonic Prime is also licensed. This could have gone anywhere else. Another studio, another company could have said, hey, we want Prime, and they would have given them more money. But Netflix gave Wild Brain and Man of Action the most money. There are millions of reasons as to why this show will not only be successful and why I'm very much so looking forward to it, but also to why it's not going to be canceled. Just because Netflix is canceling other animated shows does not mean they're going to do the same to Sonic Prime. I understand it's scary when there's a property and there's a project that you're really looking forward to, but there's not the guarantee of it coming back or it doing something significant or even being able to release. But for whatever reason, ever since the announcement of Sonic Prime, there's always been this fear in the Sonic fanbase I've seen that the show is either gonna get canceled or delayed. Whenever Wild Brain tweets out job listings for like, hey, anybody who can do this, everyone's like, oh my god, they're understaffed, oh my, they're falling behind. That's just not how things work. They were like, oh my god, we haven't seen a trailer for it, we haven't seen anything in relation to it officially other than the logo. Yeah, a TV show doesn't really need to have that long of a marketing campaign before its release, especially a kid show about Sonic the Hedgehog. Honestly, expect a Sonic Prime trailer maybe around the summertime. Expect a lot of Sonic Prime news around then. This is going to be a big show. It's going to be a very exciting show. I know there's that fear. I know that Netflix isn't doing too well right now themselves, and I probably would have liked for the show to go to another service at this point. But if literally your only fear is that the show will just not come out and it will be canceled by Netflix, I don't think you need to worry about that. Of course, this video could potentially age wrong, but I'm simply going to say it won't. For all the reasons I mentioned earlier, I think Sonic Prime's here to stay, and there really should be no need to worry. Sonic is in a great spot right now. Sonic Prime is in a great spot right now. There's no need to worry about its delay or cancellation, and I don't want anybody to be able to scare you guys into thinking that it's not going to come. I just wanted to come on here, be real, because they see a lot of people thinking it's canceled or saying it's going to be canceled. Well, that's just not the case. Not to mention, Sonic Prime will be releasing alongside Sonic Frontiers in some way, even if they're a couple months apart, so that it has that to play off of. I'm very excited for Sonic Prime. I plan on having so much content in relation to it. I'll be covering all the merchandise that comes out, all the trailers, all the TV spots, and of course when a new episode drops, or probably when the entire season drops, I will be talking about every episode. I'll be talking about the entire season, doing reviews. It's going to be super fun and I'm really looking forward to it. One of the reasons I kind of wish it wasn't on Netflix is because Netflix releases everything at once, and I would have liked if it was like one episode a week so we could cover just like one episode each week, but if I gotta do an entire season, we'll do an entire season. But needless to say, I'm very excited for the show. I think it's going to be great. I'm very, very excited for it, and I don't think it will be canceled. But I want to know what you guys think. Do you think I am wrong? Do you think I'm right? So will Sonic Prime be canceled, or will it not, or will it be delayed? Let me know what you think in the comment section down below. I'd love to know what you guys have to say. Feel free to follow my social media. Links to my Twitter and Instagram are in the description below. You can follow those friends, look at my live future content, and all things Sonic the Hedgehog. But most importantly, if you're not subscribed, make sure you subscribe. This is the #1 destination on YouTube for all things Sonic, whether it's video games, TV shows, movies, comic books, merchandise, and more. We talk about it all. Like I said, the show is not canceled, so we'll be coming soon. So stay tuned for all of the news in relation to Sonic Prime, in addition to the other Sonic projects coming out this year, like Sonic Frontiers and Sonic Origins, and all the other amazing stuff like Sonic Movie 3 and the Knuckles Show. There's so much Sonic stuff coming, and there's no better spot to be than here for all of that. I love you guys so much, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace out.